Heidi, hi campers. It's Tuesday. I think everybody's sufficiently recovered after our shenanigans on Sunday night. I'm getting loads of blame for people having hangovers. I mean, not as if I forced you to drink. I might have encouraged and actively, cajoled you into drinking, but it's not my fault. I mean, these are all adults. Some of us don't act like adults, but some of us are. So we are flying. Auction week for us. We're getting ready for Friday. We go live at 5 p.m. on Friday. Clonakilty have two of the charity items in this month as well. But we're going to talk about non-Irish this morning. So we have a fair bit of new American stuff in. So there's some Woodford Reserve single casks over there. There's some of the Stag. I did move a bottle of Stag. There's a bottle of Stag. Some of the Stags. There's even a bottle of kosher whiskey, which is my first time ever experiencing kosher whiskey or seeing it. Haven't tasted it. Don't know what it's like. Can't imagine it's all that different. Distillate is distillate. We've this one. This is a weird one. So this is from Oregon. So Oregon in the States, it's bourbon. I've never seen it before. Obviously handmade, but I'm sure all distilleries could claim to be handmade. So that's in the auction. That's a new one for us. As I said, there is the Willet. Plenty of Japanese and plenty of Japanese influence in this month's auction as well. We've got all of the Asian Jamesons. So that's the Asian release of the Jameson 12-year-old. We've got the normal Jameson, the new one for the Japanese market. There's the Bushmills. I see it up there on the shelf. That was only done for the Bushmills 12. That was only done for the Asian market as well. Some of the actual Asian whiskies that we've got the Suntory. That's the very rare old Suntory. Lovely bottle, lovely little squat bottle. I always think they're very ornate in their bottles, and then the embossing on the bottle as well. It's lovely, lovely and neat. Japanese whiskey at the minute is really on a high. I mean, some of the prices that they're getting in the UK auctions and worldwide. I mean, they're now starting to really crack on in America. The secondary market for Japanese bottles in America is really, really mad. Here is another Suntory again. So I know Suntory would probably be the dominant, between them and Nikka, be the two dominant brands. Here's a Suntory 12-year-old done in a decanter. Look at that. Isn't that a cracker? Absolutely beautiful bottle. Would look fantastic as a presentation somewhere. So that's another good one. We have Nikka's, sort of one of their flagships would be the Takatsuru. So that's the 17-year-old Takatsuru. Open that. That's another cracking presentation as well. The lovely detailed wooden boxes as well. I think they're lovely. It opens on an angle like that, so you can have it presented like that. So again, another lovely bottle. Oh, excuse me. I think I'm still a bit delicate after. It's alright, I survived yesterday actually. I was quite sort of, last night I crashed. I was wasted. What else have we got? There's loads of some good Scotch. As I mentioned previously, we have that 25th anniversary Macallan, the 1968 Macallan, but there is some other fantastic. So there's some of the Kilcomans. There's I'm winging it now. I can't even think of what some of the other bottles are. My poor brains won't work. So that's about it. Tomorrow we're probably going to have a look at Jameson, because just the variance in the Jameson releases that we have at the minute, between the cask mates, everybody was talking about the price that one of the bottles got last month for the cask mates. They're a huge collection. I only know of 3 complete Jameson cask mates collection. You have ones like the Angel City, the Great Divide. Obviously the Judicel. The Judicel is sort of starting to infiltrate now a wee bit more as people are getting them out of Canada and that. But definitely the Great Divide is probably one of the hardest ones to find. Again, these were just regular Jameson that were put on shelves, so people just bought them as drinking and God knows making hot whiskies and stuff like that with, or Irish coffees and stuff. And they're now in turn really, really hard to find and really, really rare. So it's very difficult for people to find them. I know guys have really worked hard to get some of them. I know 2 guys this week who completed them. or last week. So that's great. And that's about it. Tomorrow, as I said, Jameson probably going to be the focus. We are now accepting bottles for our November auction. I call it this never-ending cycle or merry-go-round that we live on. And then we go live, as I say, on Friday at 5 p.m. So if you're bored, want to laugh, Katie might join me. She might be fit for joining me tomorrow. She's still a bit tender today, but we're not allowed to discuss that. Talk to you. Bye.